Hi, my name's Julia Bass. I'm a nurse and I'm also the author of Your Care Plan, A Nurse's Guide to Healthy Living, which is a book written especially for nurses to help them be healthy, feel happy, reduce stress, and generally lead a healthy and happy life. So in the book there are a few recipes, and I'm going to talk about one of the recipes today, which is for an Australian bread called damper bread. It's very easy to make, unlike a lot of breads, because it doesn't have any yeast in it. And it comes from originally in the outback in Australia, where they used to make bread at the campfire. So if you can make it at a campfire, you can make it in your own kitchen. Bread, you need to preheat the oven to 325 degrees Fahrenheit, which I'll just do now. Upper oven 325. Start. As well as being easy and fun to make, damper bread is also healthy, at least this recipe is, because it's made with whole wheat flour, which is really high in fiber, and as you know, fiber is a great thing to increase in your diet because it helps you feel full, it helps the food pass through your gut more quickly, and so you absorb less of the sugars and less of the harmful fat. It's generally all round a great thing to increase. So we have whole wheat flour. This recipe is also great because it doesn't have any added sugar. And believe it or not, a lot of bread that you buy ready-made in the supermarket has added sugar. And the reason we want to avoid that is not only because it gives us all these extra calories, but it's pretty bad for us too. When we metabolize it, we make lots of extra fat, we make the LDL, harmful cholesterol. It interferes with our appetite control system, which means that we eat and then we still feel hungry. The list of harmful effects of sugar is pretty long, so it's worth avoiding it at all costs. And also, we eat far too much sugar. In the American diet, we each on average eat 170 pounds of sugar a year, which when you think of it is equivalent to the weight of a full-grown adult, just in sugar. So let's cut back and make some damper bread, and I'm going to show you the recipe for it now. Ingredients for damper bread I've measured out already, and they are a teaspoon of baking soda, a teaspoon of salt, a tablespoon of baking powder, 2 cups of non-fat organic milk, a tablespoon of vinegar, 3 tablespoons of organic unsweetened applesauce, and 3 cups of whole wheat flour. I also have lightly oiled a loaf tin. So I've got my 3 cups of whole wheat flour, and into that I add my teaspoon of baking soda, my tablespoon of baking powder, my salt, all my dry ingredients, and I'll give them a little mix around with my handy finger spatula. And then I take all my wet ingredients, which is a tablespoon of vinegar and 3 tablespoons of applesauce, and I mix all of those up together, which doesn't look the most appetizing, but it's very easy to do. And then once I've mixed those up, the vinegar kind of makes the milk go a little sour, which is a bit like probably the milk they used in the outback. Or maybe they used water, I'm not sure about that. So anyway, it's really simple. You just pour all your wet ingredients into the dry, and then just mix it around. In fact, you don't really need to mix it too much, just to incorporate them together, kind of fold them gently. Once your ingredients are mixed together, then you can just pour them into your loaf tin. And then the next step is to leave the damper bread for 30 minutes, and that gives the baking powder and baking soda a chance to work and help the bread rise a little bit. Damper bread in the oven oven for about 50 minutes to an hour, and you can check that it's done because if you put a toothpick in and pull it out, it should come out clean. Anyway, we'll just pop it in the 325 degrees oven for about 50 minutes or so. It's now been in the oven for 50 minutes and the damper bread is ready to come out. I'll turn the oven off and here it is. As you can see, even without yeast it rose and it's going to be very tasty. When it's cooled off a little, I'll tip it out of the loaf tin, and I'm going to have mine for lunch with some fresh green salad with a lemon and olive oil dressing and some hummus and iced water and melon. If you'd like to find out more about Your Care Plan, visit www.yourcareplan.org. There's also a Google group you can sign up and let everybody know about your successes with a healthy lifestyle, and a Facebook group for Your Care Plan. And the book is available on Amazon.com. Thank you for watching.